Hi everyone. It's exactly 5:30, so we'll start. We are missing a few of your friends, but I think they might just come in later. Okay, so for today, we are focusing on comprehension, particularly how to apply your answering technique to vocabulary questions. Basically, vocabulary questions are like language use questions, okay? So I'm just going to quickly highlight. Yeah. By vocabulary questions, we mean language use questions. Okay. Okay, I think three of you are not new students, so I think I will skip this part because I'm sure you know the rules quite well already and you've been following it quite closely, so that's very great. Okay. Now, the couple looked what? Even happy, as though they had no great worries. Okay, so again, a few things. They looked something. So when they look something, it's probably an adjective because it's a descriptive word. But contents, the contents of something is actually a noun. Okay, when I say you look pretty, the word pretty is an adjective, right? So the couple looks what? Which of these are adjectives? Okay, of course, they all come from the root word content, right? Contents, contented, contentedly, and contentment. Yeah. So in terms of contented, it's actually an adjective. It describes someone. If I say that you are happy, it is also an adjective. It describes you, right? So contented is actually an adjective. Basically, it just means that you are very happy or very satisfied with something. Okay, so that's contented. Now, what about contentedly? The moment it has a ly, it means that it is an adverb. So now, how did he do his work? Okay, how did he fare for his exams? Okay, you can say he contentedly scored 50 out of 60, for example. So that's an adverb. The adverb describes a bit more about the verb. And in that example just now, the verb is actually how did he, do for his exam. So the verb is do, right? So this is it. And then we have last word, which is a contentment. Okay, contentment is actually a noun. Right? When I say he is in a state of contentment, it means that you are in a state of happiness and satisfaction. Yeah, you are in a state of happiness and satisfaction. So in this case, adjective will be contented. Okay, Sri Charan is here, I think. Let me just bring him in. Right, so the couple looked contented, an adjective. Like I said, because this is a verb. Usually what comes after a verb, it can be an adjective. Actually, it can also be a an adverb because adverb tells you a bit more about the verb. But because it doesn't fit into the context. Yeah. So it's not contentedly. So it should be they looked contented, even happy, as though they had no great worries. Yeah. So this one is an adjective. Okay. Now next one also comes from the root word haunt. The drama started with some haunt music, haunted music, haunting music, or hauntingly music. Again, haunt is actually a verb. Okay. Now, the word haunted can actually be a noun. It can also be a verb, right? The word haunted, oh no, sorry, it can be an adjective because it describes something. Okay. So the word haunted as an adjective, it basically means frequented by a ghost. Yeah, it means frequented by a ghost. But of course, if you're talking about the verb haunt, then it basically means that, it is an action. Okay, you are haunting someone. Basically, it's usually of a ghost. We are referring usually to a ghost manifest itself at a place. It can be any place regularly. Okay. Of course, haunting is also a verb. Haunting, it can be a continuous verb because of the ing. Yeah. Hauntingly, because of the ly, it tells you that it is an adverb. Oops, sorry. Okay. Hauntingly is an adverb. Yeah. So the drama started with some haunting or haunted. Which one? Because remember, when we talk about music, it can be a description, isn't it? Right? So if it is a description, what kind of music is it? Someone type something? Yes, it is haunting music. Okay, so haunting music can also be an adjective. It means very poignant. Okay, I think I missed this out just now. It can be an adverb, haunting, no, not this one, sorry. It can be a continuous verb. It can also be an adjective. So when it's an adjective, it's a descriptive word. It basically means it's very evocative. It evokes certain kind of, chilly feeling, okay, or it's very poignant. So that's haunting. Yeah. The drama started with some haunting music. Right? Okay, now next one. The town mayor is respected for his something. Now, this is a pronoun. So what comes after a pronoun? It can be an adjective, his handsome son. Okay? But it can also be a noun. After that, he's something, right? So that something is a noun. So wise is an adjective. It describes people. So if say you are wise, okay, you are wise beyond your age. Means you're clever, okay, you are very smart. Yeah. Unwisely. Okay, anything that has ly, usually they are your adverbs. Okay. Then of course you have your wisdom, which is a noun. Right? Wisely, do you do it wisely? Do you do it unwisely? So it tells you a bit more about the verb do. So in this case, it will be wisdom, his wisdom. Okay? Anybody has questions with this? No? Okay, so basically what's the meaning of wisdom? Wisdom basically means you have knowledge, you have experience, you have good judgment. You have knowledge, experience, good judge. Okay, so if you are a person with wisdom, that's basically what it means. The lion and the tiger are what animals? The lion and the tiger are what animals? Yes, Irena?
Ferocious.
Very good. Okay, what does ferocious means?
Like scary.
Yeah, okay, they look really savage. Okay? Savagely fierce or violent. Okay? The lion and tiger are fearful. Now, fearful on the other hand means that you are very afraid, right? You are fearful of something. So fearful means that you know. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Okay, you are feeling or showing fear or anxiety. Okay, feeling fear or anxiety. So if you're fearful of someone. So of course, fearfully will be an adverb. He spoke to his teacher fearfully. So he was very frightened of his teacher. And he spoke. How did he speak? He speak fearfully. Okay, so adverb tells you a bit more about the verb. The verb in this case is speak. So how did he speak? He spoke fearfully. Okay, and of course, fear is a noun. So in this case, avaricious is an adjective, yeah. Fearful is also an adjective. So usually after a verb, and this is a noun, usually what comes in between is an adjective because it describes the animal. Okay, so which of these best fits? I think Irina said the answer just now. It's ferocious. Very good. Okay. What, you want to join us on our family trip to Bali? This is a question. Yes, Irina?
Do.
Well done. Okay, do you want to join us? Do. So it's a question. Okay, do you want to join us on our family trip to Bali? Yeah? Okay. Now let's move on to vocabulary. Okay, a long line of what are waiting to go on stage and perform their dance numbers. Customers, spectators, contestants, or witnesses. Volunteers. What are customers? Oh, someone typed in the chat, is it? Let me see. Oh, Sri Charan said B. Spectators. What are spectators?
Someone who watches like a show.
Yes, okay, someone who watches. Okay, it's either a show or a game. Like, for example, if you have a football match, right, then those people who are watching are the spectators. Okay, so in this case, oopsie. Right. In this case, it's not so much about spectators because they were waiting to go on stage. They are not waiting to see the performance. If you are there to see the performance, then maybe you are the spectator. But usually spectators, we don't refer it to like dance items or musical, concerts and all. Usually spectators are for like games like football, swimming, the Olympics. Those are spectators, okay? So who do you think are waiting to go on stage to perform? Is it customers, contestants, or witnesses? Yes, Irena.
Contestants.
Very good. Okay. So in terms of, oh, someone typed also. Yeah, Nicole also said C, huh? Very good, huh? Okay, so what do we mean by contestants? Basically, contestants are people who take part in a competition or contest. So people who take part in a competition or contest. Okay, so yes, your answer is C. Very good. Contestants. Yeah. Okay, what about witnesses? What are witnesses?
People who see like an accident or meet an incident.
Yeah, people who are there to see or to witness, right?